So we had some problems. Apparently this doesn't have a really good microphone on it. So I'm trying to speak up when I speak and not speak so much. So because this doesn't have a good microphone, there's no way for me to actually hook up a microphone to it. I'm just going to do some practice. This is me smoking a cigarette. When I smoke, this is how I smoke. And sometimes, not all the time. But I like to incorporate, this is time away from everything that's going on, time for me to listen to the wind and the trees, the leaves, and myself, and stretch and whatnot. I'm sharing this with you, and here we go. that process was me trying to focus and balance. And what I focused and balanced around as my principal guiding was violence. What is violence? Because I feel like that is key to this whole system that we have, the problems that exist within it. I think they can all be attributed to a form of violence, and that process was me thinking about violence and allowing myself to be relaxed in relation to balancing through myself into the earth, through my legs and through my hands and through my head. I mean, doing that and following it, you can get a headstand and balance right on your head, on your spine, or I can balance on my head and on my spine. It takes a lot, but doable. And these different things, then I can envision deeper and deeper down. Say I'm on my head, my spine, if it's going straight up and down, or the balancing point through my coccyx would be going straight up and down through me in a straight line into the center of the gravity pull in the earth, wherever that happens to be, and it moves, which is, I think, one of the hard parts, but it's a really deep movement, so you have to get really slow, right? Long waves. But so in examining what is violence in that movement, I found ownership is violence, and for some reason that seems to be a profound connection, like a fundamental connection, that ownership is violence. You don't own me. You don't own me. I don't belong to you. God doesn't own me. Ownership is a human concept, and it's a separation. It's a deviation from coexistence and freedom and equality and every tenet. Murder, stealing, all of these things, they all come back to ownership, or a concept of ownership, justifying action, force, will to get something that doesn't want to be gotten, or doesn't get permission to be gotten, doesn't ask for permission. And that process applies to everything.